ZL Entertainment.
Up there. And I could probably have the exit over here. I'm probably gonna have the exit come out the same way, like right next, just straight this way. Actually, yeah, that way they can go. That's fun. They'll jump up and then just go right back on. So that's, I think, what we'll be doing. And nobody wants this, so let's go and bring it down to 120. Nobody wants this, so let's bring this down to 80. Once it gets down to below $2, I always bring the price down by like 20 or 30 cents. Alright, so all of this is at a decent price now. Alright. And we also got fries, so we can get that going right now. 1, 2, build that right here. Open, fries, same price. 150 is good. Alright, so with this, what we want is turn it on, and then let's get the paths. So we need to get this up to a dum-dum of me. Most regrettably, we actually need to move the exit over to here. I'm gonna put this to 250. This is the best ride in the park right now, by the way. Alright, let's do it this way. I think that's all I need. Yeah, there we go. And then have it go up just 2 or 3, I believe. It's just this long thing, that should be good. And one thing I like to do that's amazing. Need to, there we go. Oh. There we go, and then make it so that nobody can enter it. 1, 2, 3. As you can kind of see, you'll see letters there that says no entry. Who's ever watching this is probably already know more about this than I do, honestly. I only played it for like a very small amount of time in the past when I was a kid. So when I first played it, it was probably 2000 and yeah, 2000. It was at my cousin's house. She had it on her computer, so when I was like trying to get into computers, this was one of the games I played. This and something else. Chip's Challenge, yes, that's the other game she had. So those were the games I would play. Oh, we don't have enough money just for something simple like this, huh? There we go. We'll do 150 for balloons. Seems a reasonable price to me. And not a lot of people are coming here. I saw one person walk through, but that was it. I thought it was a pretty good deal here. There are people coming about, so yeah, it's really slow going here, but yeah, this is the best ride we have. And why is nobody coming here? No, okay, thrilling. And once it's thrilling, if it's not thrilling enough, I've learned that they will they will still ride on it even if it's not thrilling enough, but they won't pay a certain amount. Yeah, I'm surprised we already have to go down to like 50 cents for some of these. And honestly, once we get the roller coaster, these things will become archaic and pretty much useless. I so far haven't seen anything that says too much money. Nobody's coming here though either. This is probably the second best thing. Let's bring this down to 120. Yeah, so as you can probably tell, I bring it down to like interesting numbers. So if it's at 2, I'll bring it down to 150, and at 150 I'll bring it down to 120, then $1, and then 80 cents, and then 50 cents. I think 20 cents is the lowest I go. But yeah, as you can see, we have no way for them to get lost now. We'll see how this goes. People are actually lining up here. We still haven't gotten a test result, so I don't even know if 250 is enough money for this or not. I could probably get away with 3. Why is nobody coming to this one? It's a grand maze. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Alright, 80 cents. 50 cents? No takers? Come on. Yes, 50 cents. That is so freaking cheap. Alright. 50 cents for this. $0.20 for that. 50 cents for that. 80 cents for that. And 50 cents for that. Let's see how this is going. Let's bring it down to $1. $5. Oh, I'm gonna bring that up to 4. And intensity is only medium, so this is the best ride. I could probably get away with $5. I'm gonna do that. People are still coming in for 5. How much can we get? 40. Let's just get about 4K and let's start getting all this stuff taken care of. This will help out. I've been too busy getting all the minor rides. Free ride on the car ride, because that's the second best thing we've got. But yeah, I was too busy. Almost 2 years of the game, in-game, spent trying to get like the basics taken care of that most of the previous parks already came with. I think the only one that did not come with this was the third park, the one before the last one. I might need to get more money. Nope. And particular ride I want people to go on to is the Go Karts. There we go. This should up our money. And also, should also up everything. The money, the guests, which we so desperately need. Where are the guest numbers? That's right. Guest numbers is at the park thing right here. So our park rating is great because we have a ton of, plants and stuff. The guests in the park, not so much. Alright, I can get a cotton candy stall. That's great. So this seems like a decent place to get, food, but I think we need another place. I think this place... Although, I almost feel like this place would be a good place. I would have to move all this over there, though. Let's get rid of this, and let's get some, trash cans going, I'm not sure why it's so clean in the park when we have hardly any trash cans anywheres. But whatever. The grand and illustrious thing, so to speak. Yeah, so this will be a good spot to work on for food. There we go, not that that stuff actually matters. But, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things we can put here. So I'm going to put that all up on the back right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We'll have the main food right in the middle. And then we will get things like a soda and then some fries. And then the other things besides that. So we have ice cream. Put some ice cream there. And then we have 2 more things. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the cotton candy. First it was too cheap, too expensive. No, first it was too cheap, then too expensive, and then too cheap again. Make up your guys' minds. Your damn old minds. Alright. That was an increment of 5. Right? Yeah. From about 15 on up, you don't want to increment it by 5s. Unless your park is doing really good. I think I may have turned this park around. I just don't know if I'll be able to keep that going. So, the problem with this is we don't have a good spot to sit. Because honestly, there should be... actually, I think I'll just do my usual... of this. Right, just randomly. Okay, so what I don't like is this, and sadly you can't put fences, like I can't just have like something like this. See, you just can't do that. Although I think maybe this might be in the second one, where you can have two different kinds of pathways, but here you can't do that. Sadly, can't have it like right in the middle for it to look good, but whatever. Next up, I usually don't do it as 2. It's usually a 1, but this just looks cool. So, where's the small? There we go. Maybe not that small. There we go. So what I want is something like this, and then this, and the corners will have this stuff. And these middle sections will have this. And then the lights will be in this middle section. That's probably too much. That's also too much. That's just going to be nothing there in the middle. Alright. So this will be for people to sit down and eat. So yeah, we have 2 food courts. This one's more of my style, whereas this one is just kind of thrown there. I feel like one here should be a good place as well. Just line them up in these sections, maybe. If I did that, I would get rid of this. All right. All right. I paused playing for a moment to eat. Anyways, I think I can actually turn the sound back on. There we go. I think we should be good with that. And like I said, this is doing vastly popular. So that's really good. What else should we do? I'm thinking on getting rid of all the stuff here. And anything that we need to build, I'll put here. Like any of the new things. It's not costing us any money to get rid of the walls here, but it's not taking away any money. This is taking away money, which I do not appreciate. Alright, what else should we do? What are the new rides? Got a bunch of this junk. Ah. It's good enough. Swing mode, we do want a full load. Make this about $1. Should be good. All is well. We already have one of those. Got one of those. I think we got everything here except for this. I think having this like right here so they can overlook this, or maybe like up here, so to have it even higher would be pretty damn cool. There we go. Let's open this. I think this should be a continual thing. Next up, we want this to... There we go. And then this... There we go. And we don't need anybody here, so this should be about, I don't know, $2.50. I might bring it down to like $2 eventually. There we go. No entry. And then let's get some places for them to sit down. Alright. That should be good. Is there any other rides? Doesn't look like it. This park is pretty big, so I'll probably have a little railroad going around the whole park. Once we like get buildings over here, I will be putting like a roller coaster in this area. And another one over here, I think. and maybe something here. So until then, I think we got like pretty much everything we can get. Oh, what's this? I do not think I've ever seen anything like this before. Oh, it's kind of like this thing. Let's put this... I think having this like way over here would be good. The only thing is, yeah, I don't know. The only thing is trying to get a route over here. I guess I could replant this. And putting this up here would probably be best. Alright. Probably like $2. Oh. So this isn't quite like the other tower. I mean, it might be, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. And by that, I mean, I don't think I've seen this ride before. Doesn't really go that far. Does it keep going higher each time? So far it's gone about here. So it does go a little bit higher each time. Not by much. Maybe that's probably too fast. It'll probably shoot off the thing. Here, here's a fun little trick I like to do. Yeah, it still doesn't record the little window, but whatever. So I like to save and then test. Because if it crashes, ooh, because it pops off this and crashes basically, it'll destroy your parks rating. Okay. 60 is good. Oh, still cheap, huh? Alright, $20 it is now. And 60 is not a lot, so let's go and do 70. No, 69. There we go. I think I found our speed. Oh. Yep. This is sexual, right? Yep, just glide up and down my shaft there. Okay, I think we're going to keep it there. It's not too much, not too bad. But the intensity rating is pretty high. Imagine if it was the downward version, the downward launch. That would be much more frightening. Okay. Let's try it at 60 then. I also might as well just delete this, or as much of it as I can get. Okay, and now the excitement has gone down, but the intensity has still stayed the same. Let's try about the 50s. Hopefully we can find something that's decent. It looks like the nausea rating is going up the lower the speed, and the intensity rating is pretty much staying the same. That's very strange. Let's try 40. Can't imagine what I originally had was the best, but maybe 69 would just be better. This would be for an extreme people. Nausea rating is still really high, and the intensity has gone down a bit, 1 point, and it stayed medium. Alright, let's compare that to 69 again. Would I go on something like this? Probably not. Hell, I won't even go on this one. And I don't even have a fear of heights. I just wouldn't do it. I guess it was always medium. Let's try 30. I mean, if this is what it is, then I'm probably going to take this all the way down. Max speed 31, even though I put the speed at 29. Guess it goes a little bit faster. Okay, these have gone down. First of all, let's just... We really don't need anything that high. And I'm also going to... 22 is the lowest. So yeah, that's... We're just going to do the lowest. That actually might be too low. No. I mean... 5 and 4. Let's see how much worse it gets if we move it up a bit. 5 and 4. Okay, so 5 and 4. It's the same. This hasn't really gone up that much though, has it? Well, just to say we haven't gone at the lowest speed, I could probably delete a few other parts on this. There we go. That's good. I'm gonna add one because just in case, like when it breaks down, it doesn't accidentally shoot off. So, two should be good. Alright. That's actually probably too much for a ride like this. So let's this. Mm. That's about all I want on that. And let's get this going down immediately. And alright, let's get this going properly. Mm. There we go. Yeah, basically I want this to go here. Ah, this is really annoying. And that's not high enough. This is very fucking annoying. Let's go up this way. That's right, not yet. Why is it being weird? This is what I like to see. Shitty ass game. Alright, so we're gonna have to move the entrance over here. That should help make it easier. Still not working. Well, still being a bitch. We wanted this. I want it to connect right fucking here. But I don't want it to be so goddamn long also, you know? Like, it's almost right there. I don't know why it's not being proper here. So I'm gonna have to move. Also, let's get this so I can see how close I actually am. Really close. We gotta go from 15 to 10. That is pretty annoying. So let's just go down one more. Yeah, this is way too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You might want... You don't even want 9 for a fucking roller coaster, and this little shitty thing is getting 13. No, I disapprove. I'm not allowing it. Let's say I put this onto this side over here. And have it go this way. Maybe that will work. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so all we need to do now is just get this right here so people don't walk up here. People are liking it, so that's good. That was way too much effort for that junk. Alright, what else do we want? Oh, here's this thing. I've seen this a few times. Vagina. Do 10 full loads, yes. That should be good. $3. Not really a lime thing, but whatever. Alright. Is there anything else? I think we got all that the cool stuff. Oh, cool, a souvenir stall. Let's put one of these right here. Ooh, bumper cars. That is something I would go and play right now if I could. Bumper cars was one of the fun things. Only did bumper cars once. And I barely remember it. That's just food, nothing like... I think I should put... Alright, let's go and see another section this could work. Over there. But I think over here should work as well. So what I'm thinking on doing is a much more extreme version. Yeah, just bring down the ones you can, you fucktard. You don't have to be all weird about it, game. So one thing I'm thinking on, well... Not that it matters, but it does look better, at least. So what I'm thinking on doing is setting up, first of all, this pathway not lining up properly is going to be annoying for me. We also should have this open. Had one here and one there. But we also want to get rid... There we go. That seems like a good place. At least until I figure out how I want to do this. Bum 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 bum. I mean, this just makes sense to have it right in the middle, because you can go to it from any side. Thing is, I was thinking on having all these types of things right next to it. Alright. It's not 100% how I envisioned it. but it'll have to do. Still cheap, huh? Glad to hear it. There you guys go. There we go. We have a whole new area. Also, a good place to have like an entertainer here. I might even have him go all the way over in here. No, that's too far. Just this little general area is good enough. I also want one over here. A little bit of entertainment while people eat. So let's make sure... There we go, and what's this? Fourth? I don't need one. Alright, that should be good. Why is this closed? I just got it, and it broke down immediately. Okay, well we do need more mechanics now. Get you back in your area. Let's hire another mechanic to go into this area. And another one over in this area. Hopefully that covers this area. That should be good. And might as well get another security guard. Over in this area. Then we'll have a third security guard over in this area. And this one will be working in the gardens as well. And this one will just work wherever. Just gotta make sure he doesn't do this crap. That being said, I will have a handyman only working in the gardens. Alright, I think that's good. And he can sweep paths and all this stuff. And yeah, this is his area to keep this looking clean and beautiful and all that good stuff. They really like this. Okay, I'm gonna give them... that. And... that. And that. That way they have, like... There we go. And... Where's one of the handymans that's not... Here's one. The only one. Come over here and clean this junk up, please. Wow, they really like that. Jumping up, feet, love it. Just came off and just went back. So this is a good ride, too. Even though it looks lame. Alright, I think... Yeah, this guy can just do what he wants now. And this stuff will, like, become grayed out when you get, like, all the stuff in that area. So it's pretty cool. We're decently close to... Like, our park rating is really good, thanks to all the trees and whatnot. And the guest in the park isn't too bad. Like, I just do another one of these, and that'll bring it up. Are they still getting stuck? I thought I kind of fixed all of that. Yeah, I don't see anything that they would get stuck on. Unless this wraparound is useless. Technically it is. I should put something over here. There we go, our thing is taken care of, the loans. Didn't they say that the park was too cheap or something? Or did I get that taken care of? Oh yeah, and wards help too, but I guess we don't have... I thought I saw wards, but maybe I was just imagining it. Alright. Get a bathroom over, like, in this area. Alright, so we have... We don't have one over in here either. That's strange. We have one, like, right here, right at the entrance. And we have one over here. Alright, let's back out and see where we have. We have one right here. One right here. One right here that we just put. And one right here. We don't have anything, like, in the middle. So I think right over in this area we should do another one. There we go. What else should we do? Making that long trek just to do that there. I thought it was another observation tower type thing, but like a better one. That's why I put it over there. If I had known that, I would have just put it like right over here. Or in this area maybe.